Started. Just a minute, I'll start my timer. Let me explain you a short story in my life. Last summer, I went to camping to enjoy the woods. I had my good day. I went on a hiking trail. I cooked lunch. I had my evening dinner. I sat with a book in a picnic chair and reading my book. Suddenly, I got a tweet on my phone saying my friend was enjoying a lot in Singapore, touring around. He went on a vacation. Suddenly, I got jealous. I forgot the moment I was in. I'm not enjoying the moment. I love woods and I'm being in the forest and enjoying the nature. But suddenly, my mind started wandering and been worried that he's enjoying a lot more than me. In short, this is called FOMO. Does anybody of you guys know what FOMO stands for? FOMO? If yes, please raise your hand. All right, only a few. So FOMO stands for fear of missing out. It's just you thinking everybody's having fun except you, or you're imagining somebody else is having more fun than you, which may not be true. This is a real thing, guys. In era of smartphone, we cannot avoid this. FOMO has been there from so long time, even ancient times, when pyramid was built and everything else. But these days, social media and smartphone has become a battleground for that. It's been growing like virus. I'm exaggerating, but it's a lot. It's really hard to overcome FOMO. So how do you know you have FOMO? One thing to identify is to look at your phone and settings and battery app. In iOS, it tells you how many apps you used, how much time you have used over a week, over a day. It gives you percentage, and it also allows you to time limit for each app, similar to parental controls. So you could do that. That's how I found out I got FOMO. I was spending too much time on YouTube and other apps that I was interested in. And there are also specific apps for that. For iOS, there's an app called Moment, Moment, where it actually tells you how many times you picked up your phone over time, and it will give you therapy sessions in how to overcome this, how to avoid this. They'll give you tips and tricks of when you shouldn't pick your phone. And then I'm trying to explain you guys with 7 ways to overcome FOMO. One is this technology through apps. And the second one is try to stay away from notification whenever you can. Like if you're not really interested to know from Twitter, turn off those notifications, go to settings and turn off notifications. If you care about only Facebook, turn on notifications for those. And delete any junk apps from your phone that are not necessary and bothering you and disturbing you. We all know technology companies are competing for our time on a mobile app. For example, Facebook. First, they started as a social networking company, and later they grew to dating site, marketplace, whatnot, everything. Their video conferencing, that became all in one place. I had Facebook probably 8 years ago. I'm not on Facebook from last 4 years, but yesterday I saw my wife's Facebook from her phone. I saw so many things. I got so much overwhelming. They're essentially using our data and making money, but it's a free product. So he's trying to put Mark Zuckerberg got all features in there, trying to catch your attention a little bit more of your time so he could earn more money. This is just an example. Another thing you could do to avoid FOMO is instead of sticking to your phone or looking or being online, just do things that you're interested in. For example, gardening is my therapy, or reading books. So instead of being on the phone, just keep your phone aside for a few minutes a day. Start with few minutes, baby steps, and go by an hour. And do the things that you love. You will lose track of that. and which is really good, right? Which keeps you motivated to do, and you don't feel like you're missing out on something. And the last thing is to practice mindfulness. Just be in the moment. You can even watch a static object like this cup on my desk for 2 minutes without moving. You can without moving and just sitting idle on your chair. That helps you to stay stagnant and living in the moment. Also, you could practice breathing. It's called square breathing, also called as 4x4 breathing. It's breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and breathe out through your mouth for 4 seconds. It's proven to relieve your stress or anxiety or anything. And another thing, the best thing I'm practicing these days is to slow down. You don't have to do multitasking. Multitasking is a myth. You don't have to do multitasking. When you're eating, concentrate on your eating. Don't look at your phone or do something else and eating. You could just concentrate on eating. I even had a board at my kitchen saying slow down. That worked. Whenever you see that board, you remind yourself, slow down. You don't have to be in a hurry. Just enjoy the moment. With that, I hope you all got something away from my meeting, and I hope you can avoid this FOMO or even don't get close to it. Thank you, guys.